today's video, we're headed to Lake of the Pines. I had made a post earlier in the week, actually maybe 2 weeks ago, might have even been 3 now, it doesn't really matter. We're going to be doing an experiment. We want to see if the community would like to get involved with picking up trash below the dam at Lake of the Pines. So let's get to the video. Again, thanks for tuning in to Heartland Makes and Outdoors. We're on our way right now to go pick up boat ramp trash down below the dam. Oh, boat ramp trash. We're going to see if we can pick some up. I don't know if anybody will show up to help us pick up the boat ramp trash or not, but that's our plan, and I think it's going to end up being a fun day. This is also another experiment with our church. Recently, me and a few men from the church had basically what would you call it, a brainstorming, and a few of my ideas they did not like. So in my mind, I'm trying this. Again, it's part of an experiment. Let's see how many people in the community, just based off of one Facebook post, show up to pick up boat ramp trash. And is that something that you could help get your community involved in? Is it going to be a positive impact, or are we going to end up being there by ourselves? Now, I will also add into that, we're running a little bit late. I said the event would be from 8 to 10, and it's 8:04, and we're still about 5 miles out, so I'm running a little bit late. But anyhow, as soon as we get to the lake, we'll start picking up boat ramp trash and go from there, guys. Great day.
It's a beautiful day. What a genuinely wonderful evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've made it this far into the video, I've got some great news. Number one, we're going to be doing a giveaway on this. I purposely did not mention any kind of giveaway when I made the post on Facebook page. The Facebook page that this initially went out on was on Lake of the Pines, one of their Facebook pages, and I think it's called Lake of the Pines, East Texas. There was what I would consider a fair amount of people, I'd say upwards around 10 that expressed interest, and a handful of those 10 had daughters that were teenage daughters or sons that was going to potentially come and help us as well. Now, here's one of the most interesting things in life, and it doesn't matter if you're talking about your personal life, your job, or an event like this. How do you measure success? And success is measured in so many different ways, and I know for a lot of us on YouTube or have different things, we measure our success on potentially how much money we made that year, potentially how many subscribers, and you could apply this to your business, and it wouldn't matter what you were doing. But the one thing that I do want to say, ultimately, this was a great success. We had one member of our YouTube channel who showed up, who I believe didn't even see the post on Facebook because I briefly mentioned it, in one of our previous videos, and he said, I'll be there. And we had a couple other from the Gen 3 tribe who I wasn't 100% sure if they were committed or not, but needless to say, we had one person show up. I've got to say this, guys, you know, you can say what you want about any public servant in the world, but I want to say the guy who showed up is a Texas State Trooper, phenomenal man, great heart, great disposition, and I couldn't have been more proud. And in my mind, it's probably one of the most successful events that we've been on. Did we gather up 5 tons of trash? Absolutely not. But we did get several bags of trash. My wife was there, so it was basically the 3 of us. And I think sometimes when you end up with a smaller group like that, you actually get to know the person a lot better. And in my mind, it couldn't have been more successful. Real quickly, I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to show you what he won because we only had to draw one name. So again, part of this experiment, and this goes basically to either channel because both of my channels are interchangeable. I do fishing off of my Heartland dual sport, and I also do fishing on the Heartland Makes and Outdoors. But we actually had 2 prizes that we were going to give away. I don't talk about it on here very much, guys, but me and my wife have a leather shop, and I'll basically call it my wife's. It's called Heartland Leatherworks. I don't mention it very often, but we made this. This is a handmade, laser-etched map of the United States. It is a filled note notebook. If you guys watch me traveling across the country, you'll see one that looks just like this, but it's all wore out, and I've scratched in all the states that I've ridden my KLR in. So this was going to be the top prize for the most trash collected, and then the secondary prize is going to be a Heartland Moto Gear key fob for your motorcycle. And since we had one participant, he got the most trash, he got the biggest trash, and he is just a phenomenal man, and this is the least that we could do to say thank you. Not only did he come and help us pick up trash, guys, it was less than 60 degrees this morning. It's the coldest morning we've had here in East Texas, and he drove over an hour, rode his motorcycle over an hour to be below the dam, was actually there on time, waiting on us when we got there. And again, this is the least I could do. A genuine thanks from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, Brandon, for showing up. We appreciate everything that you've done to help us clean up our lake. Brandon, thank you so much for your service as a state trooper. For any of you people that do not like the state troopers or any first responder and you want to leave nasty comments down below, leave them. I'll ban you for life. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for all your support that you provide us, both on Heartland Dual Sport and Heartland Makes and Outdoors. We wouldn't be doing these videos without you. Again, in my mind, this was a great success. I'd love to hear from you guys. And again, like I was talking about earlier in the video, it's hard to sometimes measure the success of an event, but I'm here to tell you, I made a friend for life. I made another best friend, so to me, that made this event so successful. Priceless. Again, thank you, Brandon, for showing up. Thank you for helping us. Thank you for your good giving heart and willing to help clean up our lake here in East Texas. Again, I'd love to hear from you guys. Tell me some of the events you've been on. Tell me how it's changed your community or helped your community and how you was able to grow working with other people. We'd love to hear from you. And again, I hope you all have a blessed week. And let's get outside and make something happen. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to introduce myself real quickly. My name is Dale, and I'll be your host both on Heartland Dual Sport and Heartland Makes and Outdoors. If you guys want to learn more about Lake of the Pines and or Caddo Lake, those are the 2 lakes that we spend most of the time fishing, and man, they're beautiful, and it's worth a trip out here if you haven't fished either one of those lakes. And then again, on Tackle Shop Tuesday, every Tuesday we bring you a new video, and it's going to be about making lures. And again, Tackle Shop Tuesday is one of our main videos, and then we normally do a fishing video or a hunting video on Thursdays or Fridays. So again, if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, I'd love for you to stick around, subscribe to the channel, be sure to click the bell. And again, may all of you have a blessed week. Let's get outside and make something happen. Oh, Brandon, you've got my name and number. Let me know when your next set of days off are. Love to go ride with you sometime. We're in a beautiful area and it's starting to cool off, so I couldn't think of a better time to go ride. Again, may you all have a blessed week.